Made from high quality materials, the new Tokina Opera 16-28 f2.8 packs quite a punch. The beautiful and modern matte black design also provides partial weather sealing, and with its internal focusing system, it's perfect for all the elements. A great lens for Astro due to the wide open f2.8, and a clever manual focusing system means Tokina are continuing their tradition of excellent performance and quality at a very affordable price. So let's see how it performs in the field.
So you've seen all the specs of this new Tokina 16-28 2.8, and I wanted to bring it out somewhere to give it a good run for its money. I already have a Tokina 11-16, but that doesn't really work on a full frame camera because it only goes as far as 16 millimeters. So the 11-16 is pretty much negated, it's fixed at 16, but this lens here starts at 16 and goes as far as 28 mil. And where I am at the moment, you can see down below me here there's a road, and it's a very, very winding road. It's called the Healy's Pass. It's on the border of Cork and Kerry, and I wanted to come here for sunset, but obviously then to continue on after that into dusk and potentially then into darkness, because what I use my Tokina for is for Astro, and it's been a fantastic lens for the reasons I would have said in regard to the features, but the sharpness is phenomenal, and moreover as well, I love the infinity focus, because at night time it's quite difficult for you to get a focus point. You know, obviously you can get it done, but you know, it's a bit of finagling around to do it. But with this Tokina, it's fantastic because you're straight away, you're over into infinity, and you know that you're going to be sharp in infinity. So we are around about 20 minutes away from sunset. I'm going to set the camera up here and give you a look, I suppose, really of the road that's below. And what I want to try and do is two things. Number one, I'm going to shoot it at 16 millimeters. I'm also going to shoot it at 28 millimeters, and I'm going to show you the sharpness of this lens. In my opinion, this lens is absolutely incredible in how sharp it is. I'll show you a couple of photographs here that I've taken with the lens. If you're a subscriber to my channel, you probably would have seen these photographs already because I featured them in another episode of my vlog, but I'll show you them here now. They were nighttime images, and the sharpness of them was incredible. And then there was one other photograph as well I took while I was in England at Buttermere, and the sharpness again of that was incredible as well. I'm really, really impressed with this lens. So as you can see, you know, the detail that you can get on that lens is absolutely incredible. And the body I use is a Canon 6D. I mean, the camera is nearly, 7 years old at this stage now. So even if you couple this lens even with the higher megapixel sensors, I imagine it's going to be even better again. But from my point of view, it's phenomenal. So I'm going to take a photograph here just as we get towards sunset. Don't know if we're going to get any light. I was here earlier on, it looked really, really promising, but there's a really, really high haze in the atmosphere, so it might mute everything out. But hopefully I get a small bit of light on the clouds that you see here in the distance anyway as well itself. But it'll be a very good aspect to be able to show you just the detail that you can get from this lens in the real world and how I would prefer to use this lens. So looking through the Tokina lens here now, you can see the scene that I want to set up, hoping that I still get a small bit of colour in the sky as well itself. But what I want to try and do here is utilise the road as it kind of comes through the entire scene, but without anything on the road it's not really going to be an amazing image. But once the light will fade, what I'm planning on doing then is jumping in the car, leave the camera here to do quite a long exposure, so my car, the lights themselves will continue on through the frame as well itself, and we should end up with a lovely shot of the red lights of the car twisting its way as well through the scene. I'm recording this right now with the Tokina on the camera, and I'm actually recording the entire vlog with the Tokina as well. So I didn't bring any vlogging camera or anything like that. I'm going to record on the Canon 6D, so you can see everything that I do in this episode of the vlog is completely filmed on the Tokina as well itself. So now, using this camera as a vlogging camera and with this lens, you can see the capabilities of it is, I mean, this is just arm's length here, and I imagine that I'm going to be pin sharp. But looking in the background here, we are at sunset, so I don't think it's going to be any colour, but that's probably, you know, not to be expected, or, you know, you don't get sunsets every single time you come out, that's what I meant to say. But I'm going to wait until the light goes down now, and I'm going to come back then to this exact spot, and I'm going to drive through the scene, and I'll do that light trail as well with the Tokina 16 to 28. Glad that actually worked out there now. I think it was interesting to do it on my own. Normally if I do something like that, I've got somebody with me, but yeah, it seemed to work out anyway itself on my own. So that concludes the review of the Tokina 16 to 28. I do hope you got some more detail in regards to the lens, and obviously out in the field with the sample shots that I would have taken there. And yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment below, and until the next time, slán go fóill.